Harmonic tremolo is the effect that you never knew you wanted or needed, and in this pedal, the Monument by Walrus Audio has one of the best harmonic tremolos on the market. The Monument is both a standard and harmonic tremolo pedal. There's a toggle switch in the middle where you can choose which one you want, but honestly, it's most likely going to stay on the harmonic tremolo. Now, there's nothing wrong with the standard tremolo on this pedal. It sounds great and does everything you would want a standard tremolo to do. But I'm telling you, the harmonic trem is one of the coolest and most interesting, subtle effects you never thought to use. It's considered a tremolo, but it's kind of not really at the same time. And Jason Stoltz, the electrical engineer at Walrus Audio, says that it's more of a flavor type of sound, and that's a great way to put it. Now, I heard and saw a guitarist use this pedal, and I was instantly hooked on the sound, and I just had to try it out for myself. So I bought it about a month or so ago, and I thought just to make a video about it and share my overall thoughts on it, give you some demos and sound examples, and just talk more about this pedal and the harmonic tremolo effect. So that's what I'll be covering in this video, and if you like this style of gear demo, then you should consider hitting that subscribe button down below. So the first thing I really want to talk more about is the harmonic tremolo, and I also want to show you why it's one of my favorite sounding effects at the moment. For someone who really doesn't like tremolo, it's the perfect type of tremolo for them. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of standard tremolo, mainly because it gets very old after a while, but it's still fun to use. But harmonic trem is very refreshing, and it's perfect for any style of music and playing. Now, depending on the level of depth you're using on the pedal, it can be very subtle within your playing. For example, when I'm soloing or hitting single notes, it's not as noticeable, but it still adds a nice coat to your sound and tone. But once you ring out a note or a chord, that's when you really start to hear more of this effect. It sort of disguises itself under your lead playing and then really shines through when you slow down or play chords. The way the effect works is that it splits the low and high frequencies so they don't really pulsate at the same time. Honestly, I'm not too good with all that gear lingo talk, but I believe that's pretty much what's happening with the signal. But I do at least know that the signal path is analog. Now, to jump away from just talking about the harmonic tremolo effect, let's get into the Monument as a whole. For those who want to learn about what each knob does on this pedal, I'll explain that in a minute, but I do first want to start the sound demos of all this pedal can offer, both standard and harmonic tremolo. So this pedal has 5 different knobs, a toggle switch, a bypass and a tap foot switch, and an expression pedal jack input. The volume knob adjusts your overall output, and when you actually set a pass around 1 o'clock, it creates a clean boost, which is really nice, especially when you want to use this effect during your lead or solo. Now, if you don't have a booster pedal and you want to boost during your lead, but you don't want to use this effect, you can bring down the depth knob all the way down to 0, and you'll get that clean boost without the effect. The shape knob changes the LFO wave shapes. The different ones are sine, square, ramp, lumps, and random. I normally just use the first one, sine. The division knob is where you can change from quarter to triplet to eighth and 16th. These are actually really fun to mess around with, but most of the time it just stays on quarter for the sound that I want out of it. The rate knob is the speed of the tremolo sound. I normally just use the tap switch to find the speed I want, but it's still really cool to have. And the depth controls the level of the effect. All the way up, it will take over your sound completely. All the way down, you're not gonna get anything at all, and in the middle is just right. Now, another really cool feature that this pedal has is that you can hold down the bypass switch and it will ramp up the tremolo rate, and when you release it, it will go back down to the speed you had already set. Ever since I got this pedal, I seriously haven't stopped using it. I sometimes even leave it on just for that subtleness, and it comes through when needed. It's also a super lightweight pedal that won't take up much room on your pedal board, unlike the first iteration of the Monument, where it was much bigger and clunkier. Now, if you know anything about me and the sounds that I like, I'm really not into those modulation type effects. But the harmonic tremolo on this pedal is just a different beast and type of modulation. It's the pedal I never really thought I needed, and from listening and doing research on other harmonic tremolo pedals, this one, the Monument by Walrus Audio, seems to be one of the best on the market right now. So if you're looking for a new effect to spice up your sound, or you're just looking for a really great sounding pedal, definitely check out the Monument. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more guitar related content, and let me know down in the comments what other gear or pedals you would like to see me demo on my channel. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to keep on playing.